So, ladies and gentlemen, let's face it, you're broke. You probably have a job that sucks. You probably want to get rich and you have no idea where to start. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to make at least $10,000 per month online with little to no skills and just an electronic device. On this video, I'm also going to show you something that I have not seen anywhere else on YouTube, so make sure to watch till the end so that you can find out. So, that sounds like something you'd be interested in. Let's get into it. This business model is called freelance arbitrage. Now, arbitrage is basically just a word for using somebody else's service for your gain. And that's where this is going to come into handy. You're going to go on to Fiverr. Find the best, really whatever. Find something that's in high demand, find somebody that has good reviews, and find somebody that is easy to communicate with. Okay? As long as you have those three things, this business model will be extremely easy for you. Once you have your services and your service providers figured out, then what you're going to do is you're going to go get clients. And you're going to tell them, hey, I noticed X thing about your company. I can fix it with this. So here's how this is going to work. You're going to message somebody. You're going to say, hello, John. This is Sam from Zorns Media. I noticed you don't have a website. My agency creates websites that increase companies' sales and meetings set by over 50% per month. Would you be opposed to getting more clients per month? Now, once you get the clients, I don't care if you don't know how to make a website. That's where Fiverr comes in. You go on to Fiverr and you tell them, hey, I have John, he needs a website, here's his logo, here's this, here's that, whatever they may need for the website project. Here's where the business side comes in. You want to make sure that the client pays you up front and then you pay the contractor after delivery. I think Fiverr makes you pay them up front. That's why it's so important to have the client pay up front. So, the client pays you, let's say $1,000. You hire somebody on Fiverr to make the same website that's much better than what you could do for $500. Then you get to keep the difference. And then you start doing this over and over and over again. Now, some of you guys might say, oh, that's unethical. Oh, that's taking advantage of people. But if you find somebody that's in, for example, Brazil or South Africa, the US dollar ends up going a lot further there. So $500 that you're paying them might actually end up being more like $700 or $1,000 in their currency. So they're probably making great money, and you're also making great money by using their service. This next part is something that I have seen nobody talk about on YouTube, but I think is such a game changer for entrepreneurs in this business model. Because you might have been asking, yeah, Sam, that sounds all well and good to just get clients and have somebody else do the service for you, but how do I actually get the clients? More specifically, how do I find their contact information? I can't just text random numbers and hope that they own a business. I mean, I suppose you could do that, but I don't know why you would. I'm gonna give you several options as far as how to find people to reach out to, including one that I have not seen talked about on YouTube. The first one of the ones that I like if you're into cold calling or cold messaging via text, is literally just Google Maps. Search up car dealerships, car mechanics, dentists, nail salons, anything like that. Just in your area, usually they have a phone number attached. And if it's a smaller business, that's probably their cell phone number. You're gonna find out who owns that shop or dealership. And you're just gonna find out what their name is. Then you're gonna call in and you're gonna say, hey, can I talk to Brenda? Yeah, this is Sam, don't mention your company. The reason you do this is because when you mention them by name, the receptionist is like, oh, he knows who he's talking about. They must have already talked together. And it has them let their guard down. Also, when the receptionist goes to Brenda and says, hey, it's Sam, then Brenda starts going, Sam? I don't remember talking to a Sam. And then she starts feeling like she forgot about something. And so then she's wanting to talk to you. Just a very small psychological trick that you can play. She's wanting to talk to you. She gets on the phone. You say, hey, Brenda, this is Sam. How are you? Yeah, how's business going? You ask questions as though you're a friend of hers. And then you say, yeah, so I noticed you didn't have a website up. I was just looking to help you out with that. Would that be something that you'd be opposed to getting? You always want to ask, are you opposed to this? Because is that something you're interested in? It's very easy to say no. It's very easy to say, no, I'm not interested. But when you ask, are you opposed to that? That's something you don't get asked very much. And because your reflex to any salesman's questions is no, it's going to be really easy for them to say, well, no, I'm not opposed to that. The general idea is you want what you don't want them to do sound really hard and really complex, and what you do want them to do to sound very simple. So instead of saying, hey, Brenda, are you interested in a new website? You ask, Brenda, would you be opposed to getting a website that would generate you more sales month after month? Because who doesn't want more sales month after month? That's one way. The next way would be going on Instagram and looking up the same thing, and look for the accounts that don't have a website in their bio. Then you can just text them and say, hey, I noticed you didn't have a website. Is that something that you're currently working on or just haven't had the time for? If they say they don't have one, you're golden, amazing, beautiful. If they say they do have one, then you ask them, oh, well, I didn't see it in your Instagram bio. Is there a reason for that? Oftentimes they'll say, oh, well, I don't really like how it's designed. Bingo. You got this client in the bag. You're good to go from here. Now, this next one isn't particularly for web design. However, it is probably the most effective way to find somebody's email address, and more specifically, the owner of the company's email address. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find their website, and then you're gonna go on the website, and then you're gonna use this extension. It's called hunter.io, and this is the game changer that I have not seen talked about on YouTube. What you're gonna do with this is you are then going to put in the domain name to the website, and what Hunter does is it looks all across the internet, whether it's on their website or on various other places. It looks for email addresses ending in that domain. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these are not all of the outreach methods there are, but next video, I'm going to go over as many as I can think of in very little detail, and then if there's any that you guys are interested in learning more about, you can put those in the comments so that I can break them down and make entire videos dedicated to those outreach methods. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you would, hit like and subscribe so that we can keep this channel going and I can keep providing valuable information to all of you. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.